It's been a while since my last update on this project. I've started working on it again recently, and I made a significant amount of progress because I spent way too long working on this today. Probably should take a break. Anyway, the main update now is that there is actual implementation. So there isn't a, it's got an AP world, you can play it, it uses a client. Not gonna upload it yet because there's some kinks I need to work out, and I don't have that much implemented. It's only implemented up to the end of Lake. I have a few goal options. The only one that really works right now, actually I think there's two that work, but the main one is just beating a way out and getting the regular ending of the game, if you're familiar with that. So I've got an AP game all set up, just me, so I'm gonna play it. First thing I'm gonna do is make sure my save is clear, and it is. Gonna erase it again just to make sure, and start it up. We don't have anything, but we do have stuff because thankfully I had an option to start with all of the words you see here, otherwise it would not be possible. So I can get the flag, and you can see I got crab. So now I can use the word crab and push it around. If I don't have a word, I'm not able to push it around. Last time I showed off level randomization, that is not a feature here because there was an AP implementation back then, and I have not implemented entrance randomizer into this AP world yet. I have no idea how complicated that's going to be. Anyway, I got sync from that, which is good. Need that to beat the first level of Lake. Speaking of, if we wanted to go to Lake, I have an option to block it off. So you can see it says we need the Lake key. If you check all the other ones, they need to say the same thing. You can see all the worlds are open right now, and I'd be able to access them if I had the key, but you're able to turn that off as well. So far we haven't encountered any words we're not able to move around. Oh, there's Lake Key. Now we can go to Lake if we want to. Anyway, here we go. So, if I try to push the word skull here, you can see it's not going to work. I'm pressing the right key. And the way logic works right now is it just assumes you need every word you can have access to beat the level. This is, of course, not accurate, so you can very easily go out of logic. A more advanced logic option is probably going to happen, although it would take a lot of work. And we just got open. That's useful for Lake. This level we can just beat immediately. This will probably be more interesting once there's level randomizer. This level's also out of logic, but we can beat it anyway by just making lavas push like so. We got the word and. There's Kiki. Anyway, now that we beat all the levels here, I'm gonna just head off to the lake. Alright, we have everything we need to beat this level. Very easy. We have the word star now, which I'm pretty sure we need for this level, so it's a good thing we got that. Of course, we could have just beaten it without. Now we have Pillar, which we also need to beat this level, fittingly named Pillar Yard. You know, it'd be funny if there was Deathlink in this and it activated whenever you ran out of view objects. Oh, and I got a bonus. That is actually a filler item because bonuses are only relevant for getting to the level gallery. And in 90% of cases, you won't need to go there. I do have an option planned for gallery being required, in which case bonus becomes a progression item. I honestly would not recommend that. This level's out of logic, but we can get around that as well. Oh, we got the word end. Unfortunately, we need 3 blossoms to access the final level. I have it set so there are 3 blossoms in the pool right now. You can change that. You can also add blossom petals, each of which are worth 1/8 of a blossom. You can see that says 3. The other ones also say 3, just because I only have 3 in the pool, so it auto changes it. And you can also change the amount of blossoms each of those gate is, kind of like in Mario 64, I can change the star count. We can beat this one out of logic as well. And we got the word move. Let's keep going. I wonder where all the blossoms are. Would have thought I would have seen one by now. Oh wait, I think this level might actually be impossible, like, even... Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go back here, come back here later. We can do this one then. I don't think we can beat the alternate version of this level yet because we don't have the word jelly. Actually, it would actually make the level easier now that I think about it. But unfortunately I just got the word jelly, so... It wouldn't actually make the level easier, but whatever. That means that this level's in logic now. We have skull. Oh, and we got an area clear. So that's also a check. Let's see if it works. Hold on a second. Unfortunately that is supposed to give me a check. I don't know why it's not doing that. I'm gonna restart the game for a second and see if that fixes it. Nope, does not seem to be doing that. Okay, so that's something I need to fix. Luckily, I can just, I found the problem. But, yeah, I just modified some data, so now it should count, but it's not. Anyway, yeah. Whoops. My bad. Anyway, this level's... Actually, I should probably check what's in that location real quick to make sure I'm not softlock. Location... Lake clear. Oh, it's just a bonus. Okay, so I don't need it. This level's a little tedious. Did we get for that? Wait, did we not get anything at all? That's not good. Hmm. Strange. Well, that's sorts of ancient things. Maybe it's just that level? Oh, but I can't beat this level, so we'll try changeless. Oh, actually, this one's pretty easy. Well, I hope this video is enough to get the idea, even though it broke for no reason. Um, I can show that this works. It actually is an animation for it too. Alright, then, bye.